Okay, this is another Love2d tutorial, and I, behind the camera at least, have actually made something that makes it into a game, opposed to just walking around with a gun. Unfortunately, this doesn't really implement the gun, but it implements the movement. So basically, in the game I've created, with this is actually the game part, which makes it into a game and makes it an objective. You have to collect stars to get points. So the stars are that lovely picture, and as you can clearly see, I drew it. So now the first thing we do is we made the star table. So this is a table that holds all the stars' information. So it's X position, which is 29, so it starts, and its Y position, which is SY, which is 200. And next is the picture that we load, which is love.graphics new image, and star.png, because as you see here in our zip, there's star.png there. And next we set the color back to white so our picture doesn't look green like it has some fatal disease or something. And then we draw the picture. So here we pick star pick and we draw star pick at star.sx and star.sy. So what we're doing here is loading the picture, drawing the picture, and that's pretty much it. And we're declaring the star's data. Then what we're doing is we're using another collision here. So if I could highlight properly here. So we have if check collision, but then the player's variables, and then there's stars variables. So if the player collides with the stars, we increment the points, so we add 1 to the points, and we call the function movStar, which is here. So at movStar, we're going to make this variable local, so because we may in future use position again. So it's local position equals math.random 1,9. Math.random is just picking a random number between 1 and 9. So when we get 1 and 9, we times it by 29, because if we times it by 29, it should be able to fit anywhere on the picture. So 1 times 29 is 29, 2 times 29 is, I don't know, 58 or something, and so on and so on. So it picks a number and then just times it by 29 to get the pixel where we want the position of the x position of the star to be. And that is pretty much how it works. So we draw the star, we declare the star, we draw the star, and when we collect the stars, when the player collides the star, we get a point, and then the star teleports to one of the 9 random positions on the screen. So then you can collect it again, and the game goes on. The only problem with this setup is that sometimes it spawns the star in the same place, so you immediately spawn inside of it and pick it up. So there could be potentially ways around that, but it should be okay. I mean, the player's not going to be complaining or anything. So let's try it out. So here's the beautiful star, and there's our flower with no transparency, and we collect the star and see our points over here has gone up, and the star's teleported to another place. It's almost like we're trying to catch up with it. So basically, there's no like we're beating the game. It's just collect the stars. Although you could make it so there's a time limit maybe, and that you have to collect all as many stars as possible in that time limit. So I've really got 60 points. So it's not 17, 71. 71? Okay. Let's spawn inside them again. So I've already got a lot of points. So it's not exactly the hardest game in the world, but you can't really measure if it's hard or not if there's no aim of the game. But yeah, in the next tutorials, I'm going to be demonstrating use of Love2d on the Dingo, because I haven't actually seen that much. That's why I actually made this series in the first place. I want to so the first video will be how to set up your programs, just make a few tweaks to them to make it so that they work on Dingo, and then how to set up using Dingo and nlove on your Dingo. But before you watch that, you have to remember you need Dingux on your Dingo, if you know what a Dingo is. So that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.